What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another commentary of the Comeback series. This is day 2, push day, and start off with bench, of course. 185 pounds in the bar, which is about 50% of my max. Technically, I have benched 175, but I don't have the footage for that because I accidentally deleted it. I think I mentioned that a while ago. And I still have the footage of my 365, so that is proof, technically. So I thought I'd split the difference and say 370. I had wanted something pretty big at the end of the total specialist, but unfortunately that was not meant to be. I thought I was poised to hit a decent PR, but some of those heavy singles at the end really bothered me in terms of the speed. But banged out 2 sets of 5, 185, 50%, no problem. We had the shoulder press machine coming up next, and I hate this machine. It really sucks. It's very uncomfortable for me at this size. I don't know, even if I shrunk down, if it would be comfortable just with the way this thing is built, and it definitely does not converge enough at the top to be worth it. First set was with 80 pounds, and the second set was with 100 pounds, because 80 pounds was just way too light. And even 100 pounds was not much. 2 sets of 10 there. We had lying dumbbell tricep extensions, or dumbbell skull crushers, however you want to call them. I used to do this movement all the time. I loved it and just sort of grew out of it. Did most of my tricep work with cables and bars, and haven't done a lot of dumbbell extension or single arm unilateral extensions. But for the comeback program, we have these. These are more difficult than you'd think. The fatigue really sneaks up on you on this exercise, but I'm looking forward to a month of these. I'm all but set in stone on the fact that I'm going to just run the 4-week version of this program instead of the 2-week. Again, for runway purposes, just to make sure that I'm fully ready to come back. Haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do yet, but we're only in day 2. I don't really need to worry about that right now. Those were just 20 pounds for 2 sets of 12. We moved on to pec deck. I was supposed to do cable flies, but all the cables were being used. I went at the gym, or to the gym rather, at a very busy time, and with all the hyper optimization, biomechanics bros, and fatigue management, and all the trendiness of online fitness discourse amongst exercise selection these days, the cable stacks are always being taken by somebody. So this pec deck was free. I decided, hey, this is pretty much what we got to. This is the same type of movement. Again, not a fan of this machine, but it's okay. This is doing what I need it to do, and that's all I can really ask for. Had 2 sets of 12 with 80 pounds, no problem. Although this one did give me a little bit of shoulder discomfort, but that could have just been the nature of the exercise. And then we finished this workout off, with some cable laterals. These was 2 sets of 12 with 10 pounds each. Nothing fancy. The cable stack on the lateral raise, it really sneaks up on you in terms of the jumps that you can make. So I'm going to be utilizing my little 2.5 chip strat by just sliding a chip on the end of the pin going into the stack, and we're going to linearly progress from there. Gym pins have become kind of a trendy thing, but those are for the really strong guys, and I'm just a weak guy. So we will be a while before we ever get any utilization out of a gym pin, if ever, because I keep getting hurt before I can make any real progress. But this was a breeze. Nothing to report here. Yeah, that's kind of it. Just happy to be back in the gym. Really. Just happy to get a little bit of consistency and just happy to not have to worry about, anything. I don't know where I was going with that thought. It's getting late right now. I'm doing this commentary at 11:30 at night. My brain's kind of tired. So I'm just going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.